What song of yours is timeless?
I feel like every single one of them.
You don't really believe that.
I do.
Really?
I do.
That's the positivity that keeps you going.
If I don't believe it, then
Who is?
Hello and welcome back to Infinite Fruit. This is where deliberate creators study the world's most powerful teachers and masterminds so that we can manifest a rich and abundant life. If you're down with the tribe, make sure to take a second and hit subscribe. In today's video, we are reviewing one of the pop music world's biggest recent sensations, Lil Nas X. He's known for his chart-topping singles like Old Town Road, his head-turning, sexually polarizing visuals, and his undeniable rapid success in the industry. But did you know he's also a powerful, deliberate manifestor? I have seen time and time again in interviews, he is demonstrating a profound knowledge of the law of attraction, and in many cases, it flew right past the interviewer's head. So, here are 11 of the most powerful law of attraction lessons I've found from rapper, singer, social icon Lil Nas X. My favorite is number 7. Be sure and let us know in the comments which one of these is your personal favorite. Enjoy.
super excited. I think we're going to win the night. That's how I feel. No, this song is like, Dominica is like this beautiful place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. I think it's like in the islands. And this song is about this time where I was like living with my brother after I had just left my sister's house. And that's when I was like on the air mattress and there was like a lot of terrible going on, honestly. Borderline traumatizing. And this song's about like that, living in that area, living in that time of my life, which I felt like was probably the lowest point of my life. And comparing it to like this beautiful place, and it's kind of like this metaphor of pretending that everything is great and everything is fine when it's not, you know? And it's like Tales of Dominica.
In that moment when you were living through it, were you pretending like that things were okay, even though you knew deep down that it wasn't?
Yes. And I mean, I guess it wasn't pretending. It was more of just like keeping faith that everything was going to be fine no matter what.
Yeah. Do you feel like you needed that positivity and that I don't know, to save face essentially, like to keep going?
Absolutely. And I mean, you know, it's like I needed it, and it also felt genuine. It's like, yeah, I'm sure everything's gonna be okay, everything's gonna be great. And I literally put out Old Town Road while I was still living there. And it was already like doing well for my usual songs. But then, you know, once I got out of there, I got with my dad. That's when things really turned around, you know? Yeah. Got at my dad's house and my stepmom and whatnot.
Kind of manifesting by keeping that positive energy flowing no matter the situation and no matter actually how dire it was.
You had to.
Gosh.
When was it at its most powerful that all of our perception of who you are versus who you really knew you were or wanted to be? When did it become a crisis for you?
I think it began like the second August hit. The second August of 2019 hit. But it really hit during 2020, you know? Because this is like during the time where I'm not like really putting out any music. You know, COVID just hit. I haven't even been really making any music very much. Yeah. And it's kind of like anything that anyone says is like getting to my head, you know, and it's like hitting. And I'm like, it was like starting to get to the point where it was like starting to settle in my mind, like, oh my God, they're right. And I was like, wait, no, they're not right. I created this. I can create more and more and more and more. And my ceiling is what I decide it is, you know?
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you need to live life in order to have a second album?
Yeah. And I feel like I've lived a lot of life in the last 4 or 5 months of not really making music, but like promoting it.
Yeah. And do you have time for like anything personal outside of watching Netflix?
I can't believe you just said that. That's so true. I have to live a lot of life to get these songs to hit, right? To make sense.
Well, you need something to write about, and I think Montero was something that covered a nice chunk of your life.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, damn, I gave it a little bit too much away. What is the next going to be about now?
What do you have left? Do you have any diaries to go through?
You know, if at the worst case scenario, I'll create something, I'll create a world and have like characters, right? And it will still be just as amazing, and I'll relate it to actual things in my life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't limit yourself. The sky is the limit.
The sky.
And then some.
It's like once I realize, you know, I'm able to do something and I'm able to connect with it on whatever like huge level of something, it's like, okay, I'm stuck. This is my thing. I feel more committed now more than even then, you know? And now I'm acting hella illy. It's like I'm acting like I'm that motherfucker. You feel me? I mean, I am. That's how I feel. That's the truth. I've learned the fall downs of artists, the risings, and what happened and why it happened, and I'm acquiring that knowledge for myself. It's been so many things in my career that I've done that most people would see as a career ender. For the simple fact that, you know, my first big song was like the biggest song, you know? I do the video for Call Me By Your Name. I've had to like fight a lot of battles like inside, especially this last year and a half. I could have gave up. I could have stopped pushing. I could have stopped moving, but I know where I'm headed in life. I know what my future is going to look like. So I'm not running, you know? So like, go get whoever, go plan whatever, go plot whatever, go try to find whatever about me. It's like, I'm not stopping, you know? We're going to the Met Gala. I want to talk about the video of the year. You guys want to hear about that? Well, I won this little award. Yeah, I won Video of the Year, you guys. I worked really hard, you know. I wrote that video out in my notes app, and boom, look at where we are. You know, this one is for the champions. Like, I ain't lost since I began. It's funny how they said it was the end, then I went and did it again. I told them long ago on the road, I got what they're waiting for. I don't run from nothing, dog. Get your soldiers, tell them that the break is over. The break is over.
#1 song for 16 weeks in a row, 19 weeks in a row, 19 weeks in a row.
And then music saves.
Music saved my entire life.
Say
like,
it,
you know,
yeah.
I know like all artists say it, and I truly get it now, you know? Like, it gave me an outlet, you know? To just have more of a purpose, you know? Like, have something that I want to dedicate myself to, have something I love, have something that, no, I'm not doing for somebody else. Because I felt like at some point, I was doing college and shit, so one day I can say, well, look, I have this diploma or, you know, whatever the so I'm not a up. I did good in life.
So much of what puts us on our path through life is about trying to prove something to someone or somewhere.
Yeah. It's like these whole last 3 years or 4 years in general, I've never like been so in tune and focused and like knowing what I want to do. But it's also like in this interlude, it's like, am I happy doing this? Am I having a good time? Am I doing this for everybody else? Because, you know, we all at the end of the day, like, we want to belong somewhere. We want to impress our peers. Like, we want to show what we can do. But it's like, am I happy doing that? And I decided, like, yes, I'm happy doing this. I'm happy creating this. I'm happy with my moves I make. I'm happy with myself. I'm sure, you know, that's how I end that interlude. And then we go on to the next song with the scoop. And it's like, I've been working on my body, like my body of work, my actual body. And, you know, I'm trying to be that guy. Yeah. Wow. That was a cultural reset. More like a cultural upset. That was fucking gay.
Yeah, fucking gay. Yeah, let's out the studio, everybody. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to do it.
It's all right.
Because you actually, during rehearsal, you said nobody's going to scare me, right? And we had no intention until you said that. And then I thought, oh, we should scare him.
I caused it.
Yeah, you did. You set the intention.
I told you long ago on the road, I got what they're waiting for.
What's it like when you're in the moment and you trust your instinct over the other part of your psyche, which is telling you to like, don't do it, it's scary, you're going to be attacked, it's going to get louder, it's going to get more intense. How do you get yourself over that line?
A lot of times, what I've started to do is like use that as a guide, you know? Because a lot of times I feel the things you're most afraid to do are the things that you really need to do. That's what helped me the most, like in these past 3-4 years in, you know, trying to guide myself through my career and life in general.
Does it get scary at times though, when you perform or you do something and then?
I feel like, you know, I'm still on a constant journey of that, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm really going to need people to bear with me because, you know, even a lot of the things I like say and feel now, like I may not feel the same way in 2 years, you know?
Do you want to keep your options open, is what you're saying, rather than be boxed in again?
Yeah, I still don't want that. And that's another reason, like, I want people to, like, look at me more of, like, as someone who's saying, you know, do what you want to do, be yourself, but, like, try to respect other people. But don't look at me as this perfect hero who's not going to make mistakes and should be the voice for everybody or something. Like, no, you're the voice for you, you know?
Yeah, in person. I need more number ones. I mean, I just got another one. Let's get some more. I just want it all, you know? Like, I want consistent success, growing success. I'm not, like, going to, like, pretend that I don't, you know? Because I feel like, especially nowadays, people want artists to, like, oh, I don't really care about the charts, and I don't really care about the sales, and I just, you know, I just want to make music. And, of course, I love fucking making music. But it's like, I want those accolades and respect for my hard work, too, you know? I have a lot of new friendships that I feel are genuine. I mean, but, you know, I feel like I'm thankful for whatever, you know, whoever comes into my life, and I treat everybody with genuine respect and love. I don't ever try to get attached to anyone, I guess.
But not getting attached to somebody, is it hard to find love? Because, you know, we go into that's what I want.
That's what I fucking want. No, I actually did find love, and I decided that I don't think I want it yet. I found it after that song.
So interesting. That's one of my questions, right? Like, do you write this song after you find what you want or manifesting what you ideally want?
That song was manifesting, and I found the perfect lover. I just did not want it. I didn't want it anymore. You guys ever seen that movie when all the people were stuck inside of the elevator? The scary lady? No? You guys ever seen that? That's the devil. Oh my God. I love doing resilience. That had to be my strongest factor. Before I started making music, if something wasn't working out, I was immediately done with it. But I felt something special with music that I was like, no, this is going to work. I don't know why I know that, but I know this is going to work. And I want to make it happen. And I had to always keep that in my mind no matter what life threw my way. You know, I've come to terms with trying to stop making everything a happy moment throughout my life and understand that we need that balance for growth of like these sad times and these happy times. Finally!
I've heard you say that you were saved by the universe.
I was saved by the universe. Yeah.
That's kind of accurate, right?
It's true.
I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but...
No, it's true. It's true.
When did you... Was there a moment where you finally realized that you should trust the universe? Was it the success of Old Town Road?
Possibly. I feel like even before that, like by the time I made my fourth song, I just felt like this energy, this presence of like, oh my God, everything is right where it needs to be. This is a pivotal moment in my life. Things are about to change. Things are about to change so crazy, and I just feel it, and I have to keep going. And boom, you know?
Well, because you could have lost hope, and you kept going. Consistency is like the underlying part of your story.
Everything. It's the consistency is like the root of all success or anything, you know? Anything that you truly believe in, consistency is what you need. Yeah.
And I'm happy, by the way, that I made that jump, that leap of faith. I'm happy that it all worked out for me. I'm a man with fans so proud of me. Oh. The leap of faith is referring to my confidence to even go out and make music, honestly. And then everything that was surrounding it, like to keep pushing, like, you know, even with all the thoughts people were throwing at me, to come out, to even, you know, release Call Me By Your Name. Like, it's everything. It's a continuous leap of faith, I guess. Self-belief has become like the most important part of my life. And just trusting that everything will fall into place, no matter how it's looking, and keeping going. Those are my main things. That's what I live by.
Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown of 11 Law of Attraction lessons from Lil Nas X. Don't you just love how he believes in himself and his work no matter what? He doesn't have a lot of this self-depreciating modesty that a lot of creators seem to think is a virtue. You could almost call him full of himself, which I kind of think is a good thing, especially for the industry that he's in. And since you're still here, I'm going to stick a bonus clip in here as a privilege for being a real fan. I love this moment when he finds out that Dolly Parton saw his cover of her song, and the genuine appreciation. You could see it on his face, man. Check this out.
What are you looking at your phone? What's on there?
Oh my God. Dude, Dolly Parton tweeted you.
She did?
Yeah, and she shared your performance of Jolene.
No.
The one you did for BBC's Radio Live Lounge.
Why'd you ruin that for me? I would have loved to have been surprised after this.
No,
I'm kidding. That's amazing.
I think that was the plan. They sent it to me. And by they, I mean Zach.
Here, hold on. I can.
I was so excited when someone told me that Lil Nas X had done my song, #Jolene. I had to find it and listen to it immediately. God, it's one of the greatest. It's an exquisite cover.
What did she say?
She says, I had to find it and
I can't
listen to it
see that
immediately. And it's really good. Of course, I love him anyway. I was surprised and I'm honored and flattered. I hope he does good for both of us. Thank you.
How long ago was that?
Like minutes ago.
That was
Oh my God.
50 minutes ago.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
That's amazing. She shared it too.
Yeah.
Look at that. Those
That's
likes
beautiful.
Yeah, legends standing legends. Gosh. And in a beautiful cover that is, I would not have guessed you to do that song. Would never have assumed that in my life.
Hold on.
Take it in.
I'm emotional. I get emotional.
Thanks again. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure and let us know in the comments which one of these lessons you liked the most, and leave a suggestion if you have any other celebrities or public figures that you think would make a really good feature. I know a lot of you liked the video that we did on Adele, where she was talking about how she used the path of least resistance and she lost over 100 pounds. If you haven't seen it yet, you can check that out. Just click the thumbnail right at the end of this video. We appreciate every one of you for being here, and remember to offer that same appreciation to every single moment of the journey that unfolds on this leading edge. Till the next video, infinite love and blessings. Peace.